I'm trying this camera here, which has 8K resolution, and that's so that I can better capture the dash, so that I can actually zoom in digitally and show you guys what's going on. I mounted the camera inside the cockpit facing forward to capture both the instrument panel and the outside view. Double Eagle Tower, center in 5124 Whiskey holding short of 35 at Bravo 4 is ready for departure.
November 5124 Whiskey, Double Eagle Tower, altimeter 3019er. Second direction of departure, sir.
Headed towards northwest, practice area 7,500 feet, 24 Whiskey.
24 Whiskey, roger, make a left turn on departure, winds 340 10, gust 18, runway 35, clear for takeoff.
Left turn after departure for 5124 Whiskey, clear for takeoff. In the first half of this video, I'll show you how the Ace Pro 2 handles cockpit lighting, glare, and detail. I also zoom in digitally on different parts of the instrument panel so you can see how the image holds up at various magnification levels. If you're considering this camera for aviation use, cockpit footage, or anything in between, this should give you a solid look at what it can do. The reason I purchased the Insta360 Ace Pro 2, what a mouthful, was that it was boasting that it could do 8K resolution, which is probably the highest resolution action camera out there. So I got really excited about that because I wanted to post better detail of what was going on the instrument panel in my Cessna 210. If you notice, the camera is pretty far away from the panel. It's behind my head, so it looks like 3-4 feet in the photo, and the other cameras just didn't have the resolution to pick up on some of those finer details. Though this camera is capable of 8K output, the output for YouTube that I'm going to use is going to be only 1K. And people don't usually refer it to this resolution as 1K, but it's basically 1920 by 1080 pixels on your screen. Basically, the camera is capturing video in 8K resolution, and I'm editing the video on my software to zoom in digitally at different magnification levels, as you can see here in this demonstration. As you can see, it's starting to get grainy as I go up, and I would say that 5 or 6 seems to be the limit of what would be acceptable in terms of quality. In this example, you can see me manipulating the autopilot to change mode to heading. At 8 times magnification, it's starting to look pretty blurry, but it does the job and it is legible. Even though there's a broken cloud layer above me about 1,500 feet, there's still very bright sunshine here in New Mexico, and you can see that it handles pretty well the glare off the instruments. Unfortunately, out of the box, because I didn't change any of the settings, it didn't do too well in capturing my front view out of the cockpit. Using my video editing software, I did my best to try and convert that image to get some definition, but there was nothing. It was just completely overexposed in standard mode. Obviously, it's not until you're back at your computer that you realize what results you obtained. So clearly overexposed on this. There are some settings I could play with, and I'll do that on my next flight. Let's see, direct to
K-E-G. Let's do that. K-A-E-G. Let's enter that. Activate. And how far am I? Left to 110. Let's see. Zoom in a bit. 3 minutes. How far? Huh. Yeah, 8 miles. Double Eagle Tower, Centurion 5124 Whiskey with information. Bravo, 7 miles to the west, inbound for full stop landing.
Centurion 5124 Whiskey, Double Eagle Tower, enter left base, runway 35 winds. 310 at 14, runway 35, clear to land.
Clear line, runway 35, left base for 24 Whiskey, thank you. Alright, so, GUPS check, because we're going to come up pretty fast here. So, we want to do gas. Alright, plenty of gas. We're on the fullest tank. Undercarriage, we're going to bring that down here shortly. So might as well do it now. So let's keep the power in the green.
Double Eagle Tower, Skylane 60722, holding short runway 22 at Alpha 1, ready to depart.
And let's pull up the nose, that'll slow us down, bring the gear down. Gear green.
Skylane 60722,
Visual.
Double Eagle Tower, hold present position there on one aircraft, crossing runway 22, extended center line to the southwest.
Hold position, runway 22, 722.
Mixture. Put the mixture in. Prop. Put the prop in. Safety, landing light, we're on. I can see the runway, nice brand new runway. Nice and dark.
Cherokee 35 November, frequency change.
Flaps down. 10 degrees of flaps. And it's gusting, so we won't do more than 20 degrees of flaps. We're at pattern altitude. And we'll maintain this altitude.
And November 722, say your direction of departure.
Initial heading 014, 722.
Alright, November 722, make a
There
right
was a
turn
bird.
out. Remain west of runway
There's
22,
another bird.
Centerline, winds 300 at 12, runway 3, correction, runway 22, clear for takeoff.
Right turn on departure, runway 22, clear to take off.
Okay, we have departing from runway on 22. That's a little confusing.
November 24 Whiskey, winds 310 at 12, runway 35, clear to land.
Clear to land 35 for 24 Whiskey, thank you. Alright, let's pull this. Let's bring down the 20 degrees of flaps. Gear down. And the wind is going to be from the left, so I have to anticipate the turn. So let's do that now. Yep, getting pushed. Okay, we got some speed in. Bit of a headwind. Cross control this. Numbers are made. Smooth landing considering the crosswind.
Thank you for watching this Ace Pro 2 flight review. Please click and subscribe to stay in touch, and we'll see you on the next one.
All right. Clear the runway, clean it up, landing lights off. Make sure we have everything checked off here after landing. Cow flaps, we're good. Radar, no. Okay. Double Eagle ground, 5124 Whiskey, clear of the active. Request taxi to the hangars.
November 24 Whiskey, remain frequency, taxi to the ramp, Bravo, Bravo 1, Alpha 1, cross 22.
Bravo, Bravo 1, Alpha 1, cross 22 for 24 Whiskey. Alright, well that was good fun, but we're gonna save some data. You don't need to see me taxi all the way back to the hangars.